What's up, guys? I made a huge mistake last week, and it nearly cost me one of my snakes. What's up, YouTube? It's Baker. Welcome back to Blue Line Morphs, guys. If you're new to the channel, man, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, give me a thumbs up, comment down below. I haven't slacked in answering the comments back. I don't know why. I'm just very tired. But I promise, most time I interact and etc. etc. If I have an Instagram channel, blue_line_morphs, and a Facebook page, Blue Line Morphs, definitely hit me up on there, DM me on there. That's become like my personal page at this point. I don't even really use my personal page at all. But that's just kind of what it is. Listen, if I seem like I'm out of it in this video, guys, it's like 1:30 or 1:40. Look, I'm so tired. I'm checking my watch, and my watch is not on my wrist. So it's like 1:45 in the morning, Friday morning, technically Saturday, Thursday night for me. I've been killing overtime this week, guys. Long story short, I'm on vacation next week, which I'll get into in a second. But it's the first week of the pay period. We work in two-week pay periods. So I had to fit all my overtime in for the pay period in 1 week. So I accomplished my goal tonight. I'm really happy about that. Kind of crazy what's going on in the country right now, guys. We'll see what happens. Kind of is what it is. I don't want to get into politics on my channel. If you DM me, I'll definitely talk to you about that. But yeah, so next week I'm on vacation, guys. I plan on going to my buddy Joe's from Empire State Exotics. Definitely hit him up on Instagram. Check him out. You guys all give me a lot of props for the collection I put together, some of the firepower I have behind me in such a short period of time. If you think this is impressive, man, you go check out Empire State Exotics. His collection is absolutely insane, man. I'm telling you right now, that dude in a couple of years is probably one of the premier breeders in the world. He has literally everything you can think of and what you want, and the most expensive and the most rare stuff. He's got it chilling. So I'm definitely going to go hang out with him. Picking up 2 snakes from him also next week, so I'm really excited about that. I got 3 snakes coming from Cali, from Porter and Redline Pythons and Mike, so I'm really happy about that. So stay tuned for those 2 videos. But next week, man, I'm going to be hanging out, just chilling and relaxing. I really haven't had a vacation since COVID, right, when I was out for that month in April. So I'm not going anywhere. I'm not doing a goddamn thing. But what I ain't going to be doing is drinking Jack Daniels, smoking cigars, having fires in my backyard, and talking about snakes. I'm definitely going to be doing some YouTube lives, some Instagram lives, stuff like that. I'm going to try to figure out some software so I can go live with like some of my buddies that are across the country. So stay tuned for that, man. That's my plan next week. I'm going to be around, so if you're local, I'd love to go and stop by and check out some of your collection. Do a little interview video. I love doing that. People really enjoy that. I really enjoy that. I love the creation stories and different breeders, etc., etc. As far as my rats go, guys, I'm kind of keeping you a daily update here. I'll tell you right now, man, I prefer Norwegian rats way more than ASFs. I have the big male in with the second female. So far, he's just kind of terrorizing her, bullying her. I don't know if that's foreplay or courting. I don't know what the hell that is. But the first female is still being a surrogate mother to that ASF. So long story short, Norwegian rat mothers are more of mothers to the ASF pups than my ASF mothers were because they ate them. So right now, I'm really enjoying the Norwegian rats, man. They're awesome. That one boy is still my buddy. But all right, let's get into this video. Before we get into the video, I had a lot of questions about the fans. I guess I made the video at the right time. People were making their own incubators or whatever the case may be. A lot of people wanted to hit me up and ask me what fan I was getting and what different size fans I had. I just want to go over that again because I did get that middle fan in. Let me grab out my little fan that I have cranking in my incubator. So if you guys remember correctly, this was the first fan. Okay, that was kind of too hot. Kind of cooked my eggs, too much firepower. I literally couldn't get the temperature under like 94 degrees while this thing was running in the incubator. Went out and bought this one right here. This is 120 millimeters. This one right here is 60 millimeters. You see the difference. Obviously, this one's not generating any heat for me. However, there's not a lot of fucking fan speed here, so we're not having all that much circulation, although it does look okay. That being said, went out and I purchased this one from Amazon. This is the one that kind of falls in between. This one is 80 millimeters, okay? Same thickness as this one, as you can see. Actually, it's a little thicker. I'm wrong. So this one's 60 millimeters by 25 millimeters. This is 80 millimeters by 38 millimeters, so it's a little thicker. Okay, so I'm interested to see about the ambient temperature. But there's a difference between those 2 fans, and I'll show you this fan right here. This is the bigger fan. My fat fingers are in the way. Let's do it this way. There we go. Now you can see the difference in the fans, alright? This is the 120 millimeter fan. This is the 80, the middle one, and this is the 60, okay? There you can see the sizes. I had a lot of people DM me asking me about that because they're putting some incubators together. If you have a wine cooler or a wine fridge like the one I have, and I highly recommend getting that 80 millimeter one. I'm going to plug that thing up tomorrow, get it going. I'll let you guys know if it generates any more heat, etc., etc. So we'll see what happens with that. With that being said, guys, let's get right into this video. This happened about 2 weeks ago. I'm going to tell you the full story, why I think it happened, and I'm just going to tell you the full story. I actually contemplated not even putting this up on the internet. I told a couple of my close buddies about it. I was like, you know, should I make a video about this? They said, well, Bake, like, when it happened to you, like, what did you think? And I was like, fuck. So that's what I thought. So long story short, I'm going to tell you exactly what happened because that's what I promised you guys I was going to do. I promised this video would be completely, my channel would be completely and totally transparent. Okay, so if you guys have following my little journey here, that's okay. You know what's funny is the sulcata's probably up and about all day long. As soon as I come in here and the lights go on, she starts doing circles in her tub here. She's awesome. I gotta do a video about her. Anyway, guys been following my channel. I went from very little snakes to a lot of snakes relatively quickly, okay? Now, I feed live. Long story short, I screwed up feeding live, okay? So when I only had 5 or 6 snakes, 5 to 10 snakes, it was very easy to keep track of what tubs had rats in them, okay? If I knew I bought 7 rats, they each had one in there, just check them. They're sitting there right there in my sea serpent rack, no big deal. As my progression has progressed, as my collection has progressed, I've gotten more and more snakes. So now, when I only had to buy 8 or 10 rats, now I'm buying 40 at a pop, okay? And I feed live. Now, some of my snakes are super aggressive when it comes to eating. You can't even get anywhere near the tub. It's kind of an open throw in, get out of the way type of thing, right? Other ones are a little more chill. Like this clown girl here. I got to put it in there. I got to let her rock. I know she's hungry. She goes right over her hide. She's good to go. But she kind of takes her time and slowly sneaks up on. She kind of stalks it. You put a rat in there with the big spider girl. She damn near goes through the tub and get after it, okay? That being said, man, what I was doing for the longest time was I was kind of just putting these labels, hitting them up if I had a rat in there, and on the side tubs, putting them on the side. That's what I was doing. And it worked really well for me. Never had any issues with it. Then this happened. So I was hanging out, and I fed, not this Sunday, last Sunday. Fed on Sunday, had a really good feed. Rex, remember I played around my temperatures. Had a really good feed. Everybody ate really well. Really happy about it. I think I had overtime on Monday. Didn't check on my snakes. Tuesday night, okay, so 48 hours later, I come in. I always just kind of check on my snakes when I have the opportunity to, which I try to do all the time. I open this tub up right here. This is that big pied girl. Was that big pied girl that I got from my teacher, the 1,700 gram pied girl. And I was looking face to face with a rat. So that rat had been inside of the tub with my snake for 48 hours, guys. Normally what I do is the rats seem to stay away from the snakes. So I go like this, I look, and the rat would always be right here. I guess that Sunday I kind of went through all my tubs. I don't know if I overlooked it, didn't see it. I don't know if the snake was in the front. I don't know what the deal was, guys, but I left that rat in there for 48 hours, man. My heart sank. I grabbed her to check her out, and this is what I saw. Well, I got really, really lucky, guys. She is fine. No bite marks. No issues whatsoever. Yeah. I got real lucky. It's really that simple. If you think about what a rat can do to you, like some of us are afraid to feed our snakes live. I know when I feed, I'm very cautious, and I watch the mouth of the rats. She's good, though. See, look how good she is. She's awesome. She'll be good to go with that Aussie boy hopefully this year, all right? I was so happy, man. I'll tell you. As soon as I saw that rat, my heart sank, and I took the rat and I threw it in another bin, and he got eaten right away, right? Good. And then I looked at her, and I was grabbing her, I was touching her, I was looking at her face and her eyes and everything else, and she was unscathed. I got away with one, straight up. What the hell was I just saying? Don't know. So I'm not entirely sure what happened, guys. Listen, Maybe I got lazy. I didn't check thoroughly. I'll tell you right now, ever since that, when I feed, I go through these tubs like madman. I move the tub, move the hides around, and make sure there's no rats left in my tubs. I escaped, man. I escaped unscathed. I got really lucky. I just wanted to make this video, and I especially wanted to post on a Friday, and a lot of people feed on the weekends. Realistically, I could have lost my snake, right? It's really that simple. You see these pictures, you hear these stories, and when we feed, oh, that's what I was gonna say. When we feed live, I'm always watching, so I want to make sure like my snakes don't get bit, right? And that's just feeding live. A couple seconds where they strike and it's over. Imagine like leaving a rat with a snake. It wasn't because she's a big girl. The rat was a medium, like a small to medium, right? It was like this big. That rat could have did some serious damage. I could have killed my snake easily, man. I could have easily opened that tub and found my snake just eaten up, and that's just not something I want to do to my snakes. I love my snakes. Why is my rat trying to eat my fan? I love my snakes. I do not want that to happen. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go buy some butterfly clips, and every single one of these, if there's I'm gonna buy, you know what I'm talking about, the little like butterfly looking clips. I'm gonna buy them. I see a lot of breeders doing this, and I'm gonna take them. If there's a rat in there, butterfly clip is gonna go on the tub, and it's gonna be here. It's gonna be flipped up. The one little section of butterfly will be flipped up. That way I see it hanging over here, so I'm never gonna make that mistake again. I made this video specifically just so I can tell you guys this story. Left a rat in my tank for 48 hours in one of my tubs. Thank God nothing happened. Nothing happened to my snakes. What the hell's going on here with this? Having equipment problems here, man. My humidifier. I think I turned it off so you guys couldn't hear it, and I'm so tired I turned it back on. Whatever. Long story short, guys, you're feeding live, man. Don't be irresponsible like me. Don't screw up like me. I got away with one. I got lucky. I had to come up with a better way to keep track of what tubs have rats in them. Never mind going through them thoroughly to make sure nothing's left over. But long story short, that's what I'm going to do next. So next video, you'll probably see a bunch of little butterfly clips in the video after that. Because I'm never going to let that happen again, man. I got away with one. Could have lost my snake. But we're good. We're good. Everybody's good. It's all good. I'm sure I'm going to get some shit for this. Rightfully so. But I promised I would be completely and totally open and transparent about my mistakes. Got away with one, guys. I got away with one. Don't do what I did, man. Because the world, if I would have came back and found my snake all eaten up or dead, it would have been devastating. Just to see that, you love these snakes, you love these animals, you put a lot of time and energy and effort into your animals, and the last thing you want to do is trap it with a little teeth machine like these rats. So don't do what I did. Make sure you check if you're feeding live. Make sure you check. Don't forget. All right. As always, guys, listen. I appreciate it. Be safe. Let the ridicule start. Be safe. Please remember. Watch the six.